The real passion for me is kind of finding the function of your behavior. Why do you do what you do? And so if I was going to be teaching, I wanted to teach the kids who really needed the most help. Kids seem to be having so many more struggles than they did when we were younger. These kids have also had some pretty tough lives. Oftentimes the things that look like problem behaviors are really just cries for help. And so it's really looking at the problem of not like, what is this kid doing, but what's happened to you. It's highly likely that close to 100% of the students that I work with every day are food insecure. Oftentimes they may have meals that week ready to go, or a mom might have just gotten paid recently, and so then for the next week or two they're okay. But it's always something that's on the forefront of mom or dad or grandma's mind. And so they're regularly participating in our backpack programs or in our school's food pantry, are definitely eating breakfast and lunch at school, and then participating in all of our snacking programs. So oftentimes my students who are food insecure identify themselves. They're the students who are asking, could I have an extra snack? Or are there any milks available? Or did you bring goldfish today? Or could I have a cheese stick? They're the ones who are eliciting the snacks. So there has been a long-term study asking people, doing series health screenings, and then comparing that with a questionnaire about adverse childhood experiences. One of the questions on that list is if they were food insecure. And when I learned about that being a problem, in addition to abuse and some other pretty serious things, food insecurity seemed like such a solvable problem to me. We know that there's a need, we know that there is a resource, we just need to put those two things together. I can't possibly teach my students anything if their basic needs haven't been met. So if you're sitting and thinking about how hungry you are, you're not hearing me talk about how to better form the letter A, or that 2 + 2 is 4. Learning that food insecurity was one of them, that really kind of propelled me to seek out some opportunities. So I've had some experiences volunteering down at the food bank, and we'd sort food and bring friends, and it was such an awesome experience that I was also looking for other ways to get involved in our community. I've been very active in our local education association, our teachers union, and that teachers association was already looking to partner with the food bank and to create a county-wide pantry. And when the J.B. Young Opportunity Center arose and there was the creation of this community space, there was no better location that we could come up with. And the impact has been huge and long-lasting, and I think is one that will never go away. The Davenport Community Food Pantry has been an absolute game changer for our community, for our district, and really meeting the needs of our students and helping to minimize those adverse childhood experiences and set up our kids for the most success they possibly can. One of the most rewarding experiences of volunteering at the Davenport Community Food Pantry has been when my students come in. They see their teacher at a place that they're showing up, and it's an experience that oftentimes I think can be humbling and kind of a challenge and for the grown-ups in that situation. So in our mission to really eliminate the adverse childhood experiences directly related to hunger, we know that the need is there. There's no possible way we could meet that need without River Bend's partnership. We have 8,000 pounds of food every week, and there's no donation. I can take my $20 to Costco, and that's only going to go so far. But what River Bend is able to provide for us is absolutely life-changing for our students, and not just in the immediate, but that impact has a ripple effect throughout the rest of their lives.